Hello everybody, I hope you are all doing well. Today we pass to a new lesson, 5.5 Writing, Negotiating by Mail, on page 66. So, let's have a look at the text. So, exercise number 1. In small groups, discuss the questions about emails. How correct should emails be? Is it okay to make grammar and spelling mistakes? What is an email etiquette? What are your standards? Think about emoticons, subject lines, capital letters, opening and closing remarks. So, here you have some new words. You have the word email etiquette. So, what is an email etiquette? An etiquette, you see here, is the code of polite behavior in a society. So, an email etiquette is writing an email in a polite way. Here you have another word, also emoticons. Emoticons, they are the facial expressions that we use while we communicate with others. So, should we write email in a social etiquette? What do you think? What are the standards that we should write? Can we write emoticons in our emails? So you have to answer these questions. Good. Now let's continue with exercise number 2. Read the 6 extracts from email below and answer the questions. So you have 6 emails down. Which email is asking for more information? Which email is making a quotation? Which email is asking for better terms? Which email is accepting terms? Which email is refusing terms? And which email is placing an order? So in all of this, you have the word here term, term, term. What does term mean? Term is another another word for condition, custa. So, which email is asking for better terms? Pra cili email është duke kërkuar për kushte më të mira. Which email is accepting terms? Pra I pranon kushtet. Is refusing terms? Pra I mohon kushtet, nuk I pranon, I refuzon. So, you are going to read the email, we are going to read it together, and then we are going to complete exercise number 2. Okay, so let's have a look at the first email. So let's continue with email A. Further to your quotation, dated 19th of November, we are pleased to place the following trial order for 500 plastic wine glasses, order number WG759. Here you have a new word, the word trial. Trial is an act of asking information. So a trial order, it's an information order. Let's continue with email B. We are in agreement with 15% discount, you know the word discount, decrease, for prompt payment and delivery before December. You have the word prompt payment. Prompt, it means in advance. Good. So let's continue with C. We would be more interested in receiving your latest catalog and price list, quoting your most competitive prices. Please let us know what trade discount you offer and what your delivery lead times are. So, delivery lead times. The starting time of your delivery. You know the word delivery, shpërndarje, pra koha e fillimit të shpërndarjes. Delivery lead times. Good. Let's continue with D. I'm afraid the rather low trade discount, you know what is discount? Discount. Okay? Trade discount, ulje pra. Ulje, tregti ulje. We would, however, be prepared to place bulk order. A bulk order, it means to order in great number something of 2,000 items if you increase your discount to 9%. So to increase your discount, të rrisësh ulje. We can offer you a gross price inclusive of delivery charges of 51.30 euro per items. These goods are inclusive of VAT. So you have here the word gross price. It means the total value of a good. Çmimi bruto i diçkaje. So gross price, çmim bruto. Here you also have the word VAT. In Albanian it is the word TVSH-ja. TVSH-ja që paguan për çdo produkt. VAT. VAT. Thank you for your offer of 7% off net price. You order over 5,000 items. I regret that these conditions are not acceptable to us. So you have the word here net price, çmim neto pra. Okay? Good. Now let's see if we can match the emails. So the 6 extracts that we have here from 1 to 6 with the emails A to F. So starting with email A. Further to your quotation dated on 19th November, we are pleased to place the following trial order of 500 plastic wine glasses, order number WG759. So here you have to match this with 6. So an email which is placing an order. So this is an email placing an order. Let's continue with B. We are in agreement with 15% discount for prompt payment and delivery before December. So here you have to match it with number 4. So an email accepting terms. So you are in agreement. So you accept the terms. Let's continue with C. We would be most interested in receiving your latest catalog and price list, quoting your most competitive prices. Please let us know what trade discount you offer and what your delivery lead times are. So you have to match this with number 1. An email asking for more information. So we need to receive the latest catalog, price list. So they need more information about this. Let's continue with D. I'm afraid the rather low price discount of 5% disappointed us. We would, however, be prepared to place a bulk order of 2,000 if you increase your discount to 9%. So this is going to match with an email asking for better terms. So if you place a bulk order, we need a discount of 9%. We can offer you a gross price inclusive of delivery charges of 51.30 euro per item. These goods are inclusive of VAT. You are going to match this with number 2. It's making a quotation. Okay? this email is making a quotation. So we can offer a gross price, a quotation. And F, thank you for your offer of 7% net price for orders over 5,000 items. I regret that these conditions are not acceptable to us. So these are not acceptable for us. You have to match this with an email refusing terms. So this is not acceptable. So it refuses terms. Now, exercise number 3, you have to use the words which are in bold here at the text. So the words which are in bold. And you have to complete exercise number 3. So I'm leaving you like 5 minutes to complete it, and then I'm giving you the answers. So let's make a break of 5 minutes. While reading it, you have also some new words. You have the word deduction. A deduction is a discount. A retailer, the sales of goods to the public in a relatively small quantity. And satisfactory, it's sufficient for the needs of the case. Imiaftushan, satisfactory. So let's continue with the completion of this exercise. So at the first one, you have to put the delivery time is how long it takes for the goods to arrive after ordering. So delivery time. The gross price is the total price of something without any deductions. A trade discount is a reduction of the selling price. So trade discount is a reduction of the selling price of a product. A trial order is to try out products and services to see if they are satisfactory. The net price is the amount that is left after all the deductions have been made. And a bulk order is when you ask for a large number of items to be delivered. So these are the answers for exercise number 3. So once more, delivery time. Number 2, gross price. Number 3, trade discount. Number 4, trial order. Number 5, net price. And number 6, bulk order. Please learn this very good. You might have them in the exam. Pra mësojni mirë ju lutem sepse mund t'i keni në provim. Exercise number 4. Match the beginning with the correct ending. This is going to be an exercise. You have to do it in your copybook. Okay? Pra këtë do ta keni detyrë për ta bërë në një fletë dhe do ma dërgoni. Now, placing orders. Let's complete this email together. And then you are going to do a similar email like this in exercise number 6. So you have here the word reply, përgjigje, delivery, shpërndarje, discount, ulje, place, vend, payment, pagesë, supply, furnizim, trade price, çmimi I tregtisë. Now, let's continue with reading the email and completing it. Following our telephone conversation last week, I would like to place an order for 500 English dictionaries. Your catalog gives the trade price of the ABC dictionaries as €14. Can you confirm that this is still the price? Also, can you send details of the terms of the discount that you can offer for payment within 30 days of an order of this size? Please note that we need delivery of the dictionaries before the end of the month. We would be grateful if you could supply the items as soon as possible. I look forward to receiving your reply. Yours sincerely, Huge Bradshaw. So once more, what are the words that you should include here? Number one, place. Number two, trade price. Number three, discount. Number four, payment. Number five, delivery. Number six, supply. And number seven, reply. And now it's your turn to write an email. So write Miss Nuni a reply for the information below. So after you have read this email, you have to give her a reply, but you only have 300 dictionaries in stock at the moment. Delivery of the other 200 would be in 1 month. The catalog is out of date. The current price is €16. You can offer 7% discount for payment within 7 days. So this again is going to be a homework for you, which you are going to send it to my website. So let's continue now with the second hour, 5.6 case study, cool hunters. First, you have the word here, cool hunters. So what is a cool hunter? You have it here. A cool hunter is a person whose job is to make observations or predict about new styles and trends. So a cool hunter is somebody who predicts new styles. Pra është dikush I cili parashikon stilet e reja dhe modën e re që do të ndodh në të ardhmen. This is called a cool hunter. In groups, discuss the following questions. We are not in class, so we cannot discuss this one. But what is trendy at the moment? What can you think it's trendy at the moment? Think about fashion, technology, music, cars. How do you find about new trendy products? Generally, we search on the web or we watch a TV series, generally. So these are the ways that we find out about new trends. Now listen for details. You are going to listen to Gabriela Cortez, the managing director of the company Cool Hunters, talking about a new type of trend spotter. What is a trend spotter? Again, a trend spotter is a person who identifies or predicts new trends in fashion or culture. So a cool hunter and a trend spotter, they are synonyms of each other generally. While listening to this dialogue, you are going to answer the questions. What problem do marketers have today? What kind of products do young people today want? How do Gabriela trend spotters find new trends? What did many cool hunters list on their website in the beginning? How long does a cool hunter have to tell people about a new product. And what does a trend spotter do when a product becomes popular? So you have to keep in mind those questions while listening to this dialogue. So I'm putting you the dialogue now.
Track 8. Part 1. In the latest in our series on new businesses, I'm here with the managing director of the company Cool Hunters, Gabriela Cortez. Good afternoon, Gabriela.
Hi, it's nice to be here.
So, why did you set up Cool Hunters, Gabriela?
Well, after many years working as a marketer, I began to realize that young single people and couples with no children today have more disposable income than ever before, and they want to spend it. A few years ago, marketers didn't know what these people wanted to spend their money on.
Why was that?
The main problem was these groups were no longer being influenced by traditional methods of advertising, such as commercial breaks on the TV. They wanted absolutely up-to-date products, but the products also had to be as individual as they are. Companies were investing a lot of money in trying to identify new trends to give the right customer the right product. But by the time they had identified and produced a new cool product, it was already out of date. This was when I decided that there was a gap in the market for a cool hunting company.
So how do you know what the next big trend is?
Simple. I have a team of brilliant young trend spotters. I have to admit that I find it really difficult to identify what is cool and what's not. Actually, they are led by my nephew, who is 19, and so he has no problem spotting new trends. They use the internet and track down cool new products before they become too popular and everyone has them. Then they post what they have found on my website. Large companies contact me for more information about the next big thing. Cool hunting is basically the search for what's not popular yet.
How did Cool Hunters begin?
Many cool hunters started their websites by listing the products they liked, anything from shoes to shampoo. They then received tips from thousands of people visiting the site, and the sites grew. Of course, it wasn't long before marketers and big companies started logging on to see which products were generating attention. It is one of the most effective ways for marketers to understand what young people want. The internet has speeded up the process of trend spotting. As soon as cool hunters spot a trend, they have only a few seconds to tell the world. And companies only have a short time to react and mass-produce this item. When the product becomes really popular and thousands of people start buying it, it's time for the cool hunter to identify the next trend.
So now answer the questions in exercise number 2. While in exercise number 3, you are going to listen to the second half of the interview with Gabriela about the adoption process and complete the pie chart with the percentages. I'm going to give you the answers for this, but first listen to 2.09, and then we are going to complete those empty spaces together.
Track 9. Part 2. What does a company need to do if they want to sell a new product?
If you want to introduce a new product or service and sell it, you need to know and describe the buying behavior of your customers. Selling the right product to the right customer is a complicated business. Not all customers rush out and buy new products as soon as they hit the market.
Is this the adoption process?
Exactly. How and why consumers buy and accept new products is called the adoption process. Let me explain. We have, for example, the laggards. These are consumers who are not interested in the latest technology or complex multifunctional products. Laggards, also known as traditionalists, take a long time to try out and accept new products, perhaps never buying them. There are still a lot of people who have no PC or only a very basic mobile phone. This group makes up about 16% of consumers. Then at the other end of the spectrum, we have the innovators. These are individuals who really love anything new or complex. They want to be the first to own the product. Innovators, or enthusiasts as they are sometimes called, account for only 2.5% of consumers, and so are not very important for companies.
These groups are both quite small. What about the other groups?
The biggest two groups are the early and late majority. They have waited to see if the product works, if it's worth the money, and if they really want it. For this reason, they are also called pragmatists. These two groups make up 34% each and are very important for mass sales. The early and late majority are very influenced by early adapters. This group is also quick to buy new products and services, and they make up approximately 13%. These people, also known as opinion leaders, can influence a great many people and are very important for companies.
So after we have listened to 2.09. Now let's complete the part of the interview which is here, the pie chart, with the percentages. So here you have the word laggards. So laggards is a person who makes slow progress and falls behind others. So 16% of them take a long time to try out or accept new things. Innovators, 2.5% love anything new. Early adopters, 13.5% are quick to buy new products. While early majority, 34%, they wait to see if the products work, and the late majority, 34%, wait to see if the products work. So those two wait to see if the product still works. Let's continue with exercise number 5 now. Market segmentation. So what is a segmentation? The segmentation, it is the division into separate parts or sections. Pra ndarje, market segmentation. Ndarja e tregut. So, marketers need market segmentation in order to identify the needs and wants of consumers. There are many ways of doing this: age, social class, family, size, family lifestyle, and so on. Pra, për të bërë një reklamim të mirë të tregut, duhet bërë dhe ndarja e tregut në bazë të moshës, klasës shoqërore, masës së familjes, llojit të stilit të jetesës familjes dhe kështu me radhë. With a partner, match a name of a consumer group with the description and the correct picture. Pra, do lidhim grupin nga A-ja te D-ja me përshkrimin e saktë dhe pastaj me fotografinë e saktë nga A-ja tek D-ja. Let's see which are the groups first. You have full nesters. It comes from the word nest. Nest është fole. So full nesters do thot person I cili e ka folen plot. Me pak fjalë, që e ka familjen të mbushur plot. Dinks, double income, no kids. Pra, ka dy fish të ardhura dhe nuk kanë fëmijë. Dinks. Bachelor, zakonisht studentët, and empty nesters, pra familjet të cilët nuk kanë shumë persona, pra e kanë bosh. Mund të jenë një çift të cilët nuk kanë fëmijë. Now, let's see the description first. This group has a very high disposable income. What are disposable income? Disposable incomes are incomes remaining after deduction of taxes and social security charges available to be spent or saved as one wishes. Pra, disposable incomes janë të ardhurat të cilët mund t'i shpenzosh. Pra, që ngelin pasi heq taksat, sigurimet shoqërore e kështu me radhë, pra të gjithë paratë të cilët ngelen për t'u shpenzuar. Disposable income. Pra para për t'u shpenzuar. They have worked hard all their lives and want to pamper and enjoy themselves. To pamper themselves is to spoil, to give attention. Pra, t'i japin vëmendje vetëm vetes së tyre, to pamper themselves. The young single person has no family commitment. Commitment, you have the word commitment. Commitment here is to being dedicated to a cause, të jesh I përkushtuar, pra nuk ka përkushtime familjare, has no family commitment. This group has a relatively high disposable incomes, so they have a lot of income, and they want to spend as much as possible on themselves and trying out new innovative products. Pra duan të provojnë produkte të reja, inovative. This group has a high disposable income and no children and tends to mix with other couples in the same situation. They do a lot of entertaining and status symbol and are more important. So the status symbol for them is the most important thing. These are couples with children, As growing children are expensive, they need to be careful with their money and they tend to have low disposable income. So they have low income, pra kanë pak të ardhura sepse kanë fëmijë dhe I shpenzojnë mbi fëmijë. So now, having in mind the groups A to D, can you match the consumers group with their description? Let's see if you can make them correctly. I'm waiting for two minutes to complete them, and then I'm going to give you the answers. Okay, I think that by now you might have completed them. So let's find the correct answers. So this group has a very high disposable income, a lot of income. They are over 50, pra janë mbi 50 vjeç. Their children have left home, so they have no children at home. And here you have the word empty nesters, so no children at home. So number one, you are going to match it with D. Number one, it's with D. Group 2. This young single person, no family commitment. So single person with no family commitment. A lot of income. So these are bachelors. They are single and they have no family commitment. So number 2, you have to match it with D. Number 2 with D. This group has a high disposable income and no children and tend to mix with other couples. Okay? So no children, a lot of income. So dinks, double income, no kids. Dinks. So number 3 with B. Number 3 with B. And number 4, these are couples with children. As growing children are expensive, they need to be careful. So they have children. So they are full nesters. Okay? So number 4 with A. Number 4 with A. Good. So this was the completion of exercise number 5. Let's continue with exercise number 6. I forgot to tell you that at number 5 you also have to match the groups with the pictures. Okay, so here you see picture A, a lot of children, so you match it with number 4, a group, couples with children, growing children are expensive. Okay, group, so picture B, students, bachelors. Okay, you have to match them with 2, number 2 here, and all the rest. Now in small group, this is going to be now another homework of yours. In small group, look at the extracts from a holiday brochure. So these are from a holiday brochure. Decide which holidays fit each consumer group. So you have the 4 groups here: teens, full nesters, bachelors, and empty nesters. So we have 4 holiday brochures. Decide which holiday fits each consumer group. So let's read them. Enjoy a luxurious wellness week at the hotel and spa Kellenhof in the heart of Bavaria. You can relax and pamper yourself in one of the 5 thermal pools, sauna, and Turkish bath. Our 5-star restaurant offers an international cuisine. Our hotel is set among majestic mountains, ideal for walking and wandering. Wandering, it means to go around, to walk around, wander, walk around. 2. Come to Europark for a holiday of a lifetime. Fun for you and your children, whatever the weather outside. Ask for our latest brochure with all-inclusive rates, which mean no nasty surprises when you come to pay your bill. 3. Our 5-star hotel are located at top addresses all over the world. We cater for professional people with excellent tastes who want to enjoy their holiday with other professional people and not with families. So here, groups, couples may having to decide to spend time together. Okay? So be careful when you match them. And group number 4. Want to enjoy and try out an exciting range of sports with top equipment and facilities? Do you live alone but don't want to holiday alone? Then come to exclusive Only Me holiday clubs and meet new interesting young people who want to meet you. So your homework is you are going to match the groups full nesters, teens, bachelor, and empty nesters with the holiday brochure, which is here from 1 up to 4. And you have to argument why did you decide like this. So why did you put each group in which holiday brochure? Okay, so this is today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope we are going to meet each other next time. So, goodbye.